Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Warriors Wednesday, our weekly exploration of Koei Tecmo and Omega Force's long-running Warriors series. Now, for the first time in a very long while, we are starting a new game. Specifically, we are starting... There we go. Warriors All-Stars, also known as Musou All-Stars in Japan. This came out in 2017. From Koei Tecmo, obviously. It's also developed by Omega Force, and it's a crossover title bringing together all sorts of Koei Tecmo heroes and heroines from various different series. In total, there's 13 different series represented, with 30 characters in total, and the series you'll find in here include Atelier, Dead or Alive, Deception, Dynasty Warriors, Haruka Beyond the Stream of Time, which I'm not sure what that is, Knights of Azure, which is great and vastly underappreciated, Ninja Gaiden, Neo, Opuna, yes really, Rio, Samurai Cats, Samurai Warriors, and Tokiden. So there's a real mix of different characters in here, including a lot of sort of characters that you wouldn't expect to necessarily see in a Warriors game. So this was originally intended as another Warriors Orochi game, because of the sort of crossover nature that series has taken on over the course of the last few years. But partway through development, the team decided that they wanted to do something a little bit different and make a unique one-off rather than another installment in the Warriors Orochi series, which is already sort of continually expanding anyway. So this is something a little bit different. So because of the nature of the characters included in it, it sort of handles it a bit differently, it does progression a bit differently, it does the overall game structure a bit differently as well. And from what I've seen of it so far, which is not a huge amount, sun's gone in, that's why it's gone dark, nice. Yeah, no studio lighting in here. Yeah, it always struck me as a really interesting sounding game, and a lot of the characters that are involved in it, I can really imagine how well they play in a Warriors game. But equally, there's an awful lot of characters in there that I can't imagine how they would possibly play in a Warriors game, so I'm really looking forward to trying this out. So, without further ado, let's take our first steps into the world of Warriors All-Stars. Okay, welcome to Warriors All-Stars. So, I've had a very brief look at this when I was recording some footage for one of the episodes of the Moe Gamer podcast, but other than that, I know very little about it, so I've been excited to give this a go for quite a while, because it appeals to lots of the happy places in my brain. So, let's take a look. Right. As is obligatory with all games that you're starting for the first time, into the options menu. Display settings. Yeah, they look fine. I guess we'll have a better idea of what they do once we've actually played it a bit. Control settings. Normal camera. L2 to lock on. Oh, so this does have a lock on, unlike Warriors Orochi. R1 hero skills. Standard Musou controls from the look of things. That's fine. Sound settings. It's just volume. Alright, cool. Presumably nothing in the gallery yet. Nope. So that presumably will unlock as we play through. So, let's begin playing. Story mode. New game. This game features an autosave function. Your most recent play data will automatically override the data in the autosave slot. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. And we will play on normal. So the story in this is all original, not based on Warriors Orochi, not based on any of the Three Kingdoms or Samurai Warrior stuff. These animal-like characters here, these are original creations for Warriors All-Stars, but they are based on the 3 sacred treasures of Japan. So she is the sacred mirror, and then there's also, what is it, a sword and a magatama, I think, as well. no, something terrible has happened. So basically what they've done is they've tried to summon warriors from various realms in order to help them save their own one, which is under threat of destruction for various reasons. So here are all the characters we can pick from to begin with. There are quite a lot of them. I think there's some that you unlock that you can't choose from the beginning. And the way the story goes depends on which character you start with here. You unlock other characters as you play through with an individual character, but there are 15 endings altogether, and so you need to play through multiple times in order to see all of them. So, I don't know if we'll see all of them. It'd be nice to, but I don't know how long that takes. Although, given I spent 60 weeks playing the original Warriors of Orochi, I mean, I'm not ruling anything out at this point. So, let's see who we've got on offer. We've got Xiao Yun from Dynasty Warriors, because of course we have. Yukimura Sanada from Samurai Warriors. He's from Haruka Beyond the Stream of Time. I'll need to look into what that is. I don't really know what it is. A young officer of the elite squad of the Imperial Army. He's just 23 years of age. The elite squad's strongest fighter. His mission is to banish vengeful spirits. Quick and decisive, he acts in a disciplined military manner and is known for constantly wearing a frown on his face. He's Sturk from Atelier then, basically. Nobunyaga Oda from Samurai Cats. Oka from Tokiden. Kasumi from Dead or Alive. Best girl from Dead or Alive, clearly. Legrina from Deception. Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. William from Neo. Sophie from Atelier Sophie. Arnis from Knights of Azure. And Rio from Rio. I don't know what Rio is either, actually. I think that's another Japanese-only thing that we haven't seen over here. But she's cute. I think I'm going to go with Arnis, though, because I really like Knights of Azure, and having another opportunity to do cool stuff with Arnis is very much something I'm excited about. So, if you've never played Knights of Azure before, I have done a cover game feature on it back on Mario Gamer, so go to mariogamer.net/all-games/Knights-of-Azure, or just go to the cover games page and click on the Knights of Azure banner, and you can find out all about it. It's a very, very good action RPG from Gust, so highly recommended. It's got amazing soundtrack as well. If you really like Michiru Yamane era Castlevania soundtracks, then you'll get a lot of appreciation from what Knights of Azure sounds like. She is a holy knight in service to the Curia. She became a half-demon after coming into contact with the Night Lord's blood. Though she seems calm at first glance, she harbours a fierce passion deep within her. Also, she is gay as fuck. Knights of Azure is a very, very, very Yuri game, if you're into that sort of thing. So yeah, she's extremely gay, which is good. Who says we never get any good gay or female characters? And she is both. So, let's go. Okay, so it looks like Rio is joining us. Now, in this initial scene, what I believe happens is that where a character is from a series that has multiple representatives, like Dead or Alive, other characters from that series will join them. But in the case of Arnis, where there's just her and an unlockable character later on, she has some characters from other series join her as well. So here's Rio. Oh, that's the other Knights of Azure character, Christophorus. She is also from Knights of Azure. I should read out the text-only dialogue, shouldn't I? I will do my best.
歴代の王が三種の神器で泉の力を操り、世界中の祠に 恵みを行き渡らせることで人が暮らせるようになったと言われている。だが前の王が亡くなった時、いすみと祠はなぜか急激に力を失ったんだ。そして新たな王が戴冠の儀を行う間もなく、いすみも大地も枯れ果てて。
Really lovely aesthetics to this game. It's sort of really nice and colourful. And I guess a lot of what we're going to be doing is recovering a lot of that colour.
いすみが力を失い、世が滅びに向かいし時、異界の英雄降り立たん。英雄、祠に己が力を与え、いすみを再び蘇らせん。英雄を導きし者、戴冠の儀を経て王となり、世に大いなる繁栄をもたらさん。泉に残された最後の力を使って、あなたたちはこの世界に呼ばれた。まあ、実際に儀式をしたのはいとこの玉木だけどな。異界の英雄はこの世界に対して多大な影響力を持っている。だからその力を祠と大地に分け与えてほしいんだ。いすみと祠の間で水脈を通じて正しく力が循環するようになれば、いすみも蘇るはず。
All sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
上の見立てだ。ずうずうしい頼みなのは百も承知だ。だがどうか世界を救うのに手を貸してほしい。そして俺と一緒に戦ってくれ。
So, as you'll come to see over the coming episodes, very light coming in a bit. As you come to see over the coming episodes, this is structured very differently from Warriors Orochi. So, rather than a linear sequence of missions, we have a sort of overview map, and you pick and choose what you're going to do and whether you're going to recruit other heroes and which key battles you're going to do. And choosing which battles you do affects which direction the story goes and which ending you head towards and all sorts of stuff like that. So, alright. Something doesn't quite make sense. Why still fight if they need to save the world? Where are these cousins of yours? Shouldn't you be working together with all this happening? My cousins Tamaki and Shiki are actually the ones we will have to fight with. What? Why are you fighting your own family? My father was the king, the one before last. I remember him ruffling my hair and telling me, "You're the next king." 10 years ago, my father died suddenly. I was still too young, and so his brother, my uncle, took the throne instead of me. That was meant to be for just one generation, however. Having his child succeed was not part of the agreement. I have to take back my stolen throne. Is this really the sort of thing you should be doing when your world is about to end? It's what matters to me. If I lose the throne like this, I'd never be able to face my departed father. And Tamaki isn't the one who's going to save this world. I will do it. Any more of this and I think my head will explode. Could you send me back home just for a little bit? I need to get my affairs in order if I'm going to be here for a while. I'm sorry, but that isn't possible at the moment. Travel between worlds requires a vast amount of power. We use all the power in the spring to call you here. So there's no return ticket until we save the world. That's a rather forceful invitation. I'm sorry. However, once the spring is revived, we will be sure to send you all back home. Please, will you join my fight until then? And you don't leave us much of an option, do you? Very well. I've still got a few issues, but I'll go along with it for now, since it's the only way to get home. If we lose faith in you, though, we'll just do our own thing. Is that acceptable? Yes, I understand. I'll do all I can to win your trust. I'm sorry about all this, but I hope we can make the best of it. You two are a little quiet. How can you just accept all this so easily? I am a pure-blood demon, after all. I'm more accustomed to strange things as humans are. And our niece there is a half-demon. A half-demon? I like how she's more bothered about that than the full demon. A human has been exposed to demon blood. I can use certain inhuman powers. Sorry, this is all a bit scary, isn't it? No, not at all. You're so beautiful, and she seems very sweet too. You both have incredible power as well, don't you? I'm just a card dealer, so I'm not very confident about fighting. Can I count on you? Yes, of course. I'll protect you. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Rio. I'm Rio Rollins Tachibana. I'm Anis, and this is Christophorus. I call her Chris. You seem pretty calm, even though you've just met a demon and a half-demon. I like you. Really, that makes me so happy, especially coming from you. You are just so cheerful. It's overpowering almost. I like it. It's nice to see Arnis happy. I'd like to head out to the first shrine at once, but before that, you want to test your skills? Just let me know. I can help you train if you like. Well, that seems like as good a place to start as any. This is the world map. The hero icon in the center represents the location of your hero. You can use the left stick to move about the map and press triangle to view the overall map. The yellow crystal icon indicates a key battle. Key battles contain shrines, and if you win the battle, some of the power of the sacred spring will be restored, and the story will advance. Now, let's try taking on a key battle. Okay, so we have to do the training anyway. Learn how to fight in this strange world in order to prepare for the battles ahead. Yes. It's dangerous to go alone. You should take at least one team member along with you. Returning to the team organization screen. Heroes that you've befriended can be added to your team by using the team organization command on the info screen. Additionally, you can use this command to change your player character, the leader, as well. Alright, so we've got Arnis. Well, I guess we'll take both our friends with us then. And we don't have anyone else, so... there's like a relationship mechanic in this as well. That you sort of build up your relationship between the people you fight alongside, and then there's various scenes between them and all sorts. So there's a lot of stuff to explore in this one. And then each character has got their own unique abilities as well, based on whether you're playing as them or having them as a supporting character. This is spacious enough, just what we need for some training. I'm not sure I can offer much of a challenge, but I'll do my best. Alright, so we are now into regular Warriors territory. So battlefield info. Okay, so it's just us and Setsuna. Hero cards, we don't have any at the moment, but hero cards take the place of weapons in this game. So rather than collecting weapons, because some of the characters in the series don't use weapons, like the Dead or Alive girls, for example, instead what they did is each character just sort of has an iconic weapon where appropriate, but the actual equipment that you can acquire and level up and loot and that sort of thing, they are these hero cards. So we don't have any at the moment, but I'm sure we will find some at some point. Regard info. So this is what I was talking about with the relationships. Regard represents the level of closeness between two heroes. As the level of their regard towards each other increases or changes, interactions between heroes will also alter and new friendship gifts will be unlocked. Regard has to be raised individually for each hero. Bonds show the combined regard between two heroes. As this value increases, you will receive various bond blessings which can be checked by pressing triangle. So basically you want everyone to be friends with each other. Because that unlocks cool stuff. Excuse me. It's not always functional stuff. It looks like there's mostly voice lines at the minute that you can unlock, but sort of interesting stuff that you can add to your collection, basically. Alright, so here is Arnis's abilities. So she's got slightly better attack than defense, reasonable health, and those combos are pretty standard for a Warriors game. And as she levels up, she gets more combos that she can choose from. So rather than having a proficiency system like there was in Warriors Orochi, you just simply level up and get more possibilities on offer to you as you level up. Quests and also there's so much to this game. What am I getting myself into? I don't care. It looks like fun. Let's begin. Right, let's fight. Okay, yeah, so standard Warriors controls. Let's see what Arnis has to offer. So standard attack is just a sword slash, which is pretty effective. A single... Oh, hello. When the main mission target becomes available during battle, the exclamation mark will appear on the minimap. Try to make your way towards it as quickly as possible. I'm going to have a bit of practice first of all. So, one charge attack. Okay, that's nice. A two charge attack. pushes everyone backwards. That's nice. 1, 2. Oh, it's the same one. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Charge. Nice. So Arnis is pretty good at area effect from the look of things. So we should have to better. Oh, and they special attacks have servants from Knights of Azure. That's cool. Oh, I'm happy about that. Right. Okay. So, as tempting as it is to just hack and slash our way through all those people, let's go find Setsuna. Bravery is a level applied only during battles and serves as an indicator of character's strength. The higher the bravery, the higher the character's attack and defense will be, and the faster their SP gauge will fill. The bravery of enemies will be displayed above their heads. Enemies with high bravery will be harder to defeat, and you should make sure that your own bravery is high enough before challenging them. Bravery is raised by defeating enemies and clearing missions. So this is the replacement to the morale system in most of the other Warriors games. So you have an individual bravery stat for your playable character and for your rival characters in this one. So there's Setsuna. He's currently too tough for us because he's at level 5 and we are only at level 1. So if we spend a bit of time hacking and slashing... Uh-oh, stunned. Ow. During battles, you'll be able to use hero skills that members of your company possess. You can activate your hero skill by pressing the button corresponding to the hero skill you wish to use while holding R1. Alright, so R1 allows us to make use of the skills of either Rio or Chris. Blackjack is Rio, so that lets her use luck to determine the amount your ability is affected by. And Chris increases our defense. So let's use Chris's. There we go. Skills may allow you to unleash a powerful attack against your enemies, restore your allies' health, and they vary for each hero. Once you use a skill, it will become temporarily unavailable. This period is referred to as cooldown time. Yeah, we know all this. Cooldown time can be avoided if you use an orb. Orbs appear at regular basis at a specific interval. Musou Rush is a powerful tool that calls other heroes to cheer you on and help you out in battles while making you invincible. This sounds like fun. Press R3 when you have a Rush Star in your possession to try out a Musou Rush attack. Alright, so you can see the Rush Star next to Arnis' health bar. So if I now tap this, we've now got 20 seconds. The active period of a Musou Rush attack will extend responding to your KO count. Also, the longer it lasts, the bigger the chance that new companions will appear to cheer you on, and they might also help out with some powerful attacks. Additionally, you'll earn items, XP, and more, depending on how many enemies you defeat during the Musou Rush. You'll be given 1 Rush Star, and you receive another one for every 1,000 enemies. Alright. Hack and slash. Time extension. As you can see, we've got quite a different experience to Warriors Orochi here. In terms of just how many enemies there are on screen at once. And that's like, as well as that being, this being on a more powerful platform, it's also a conscious design decision as well. Alright, so let's put our bravery up to 3. Which is good. Can we get that any higher? Defeat 100 enemies. You'll encounter submissions during your battles. It's up to you whether to take them on, but completing them will increase your bravery greatly. It is advisable to proceed while considering the best order to defeat your enemies and raise your bravery. Try to avoid fighting enemies with high bravery early. Okay, well, let's defeat 100 enemies before we go and take on Setsuna in that case. Yeah, I just did that. L2 to lock on. Ow. Alright, level 4 bravery. That's a nice attack. I like that one. You should also attempt to block or evade strong enemy attacks. Press L1 to defend against attacks. Additionally, you can hold down L1 and press X to quickly dodge an attack. Press L1 before you hit the ground to fall safely. Yeah, okay. Alright, there's our bravery up to 5. Let's now lock on to Setsuna. Oh, level 6. Very nice. And we got a rush star as well. Let's do it! I think we got him.
出てきたあんたが悪いんだ。
やっぱり英雄さんはすごい。これからもよろしく頼むな。
Alright, a fine job for our first battle. Well done, heroes. Together with you, I'm sure we can save the world. I'm so sorry for getting you involved in all this, but thank you for your help. Nice bit of Atelier music on the results screen. When a hero receives a certain amount of EXP during battle, their level will raise. With increasing level, their stats improve, but new actions and attacks will be unlocked. Alright, gained 2 levels in that one. And a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I guess, are these cards, I guess? Well, that's good. Alright, well, we'll look into those in a minute. So, acquired cards. Harness. What does that do? Just increases our attack, I think. Why doesn't Rio like us? Power Thrust Friendship Gift was unlocked. The Friendship Gift is a special ability that is unlocked when the level of regard between 2 heroes increases. The types of abilities and levels that are unlocked will differ based on the heroes that become friends, and the level of their regard towards each other. Friendship Gifts are triggered automatically during battles. Okay. Hero, I'm sorry about this, but will you join me in heading to the shrine? We performed the rite and added your power to the shrine. This is the first step to becoming king. However, Tamaki and Shiki are still get in the way. I'm sorry for making you into this, but will you please fight alongside me? The struggle for the throne battle was unlocked. A new key battle was unlocked because you cleared hero training. Similarly, each time you clear a key battle, a new key battle will appear and advance the story. And as you progress, I think a load of side missions unlock as well. But for now, we will leave that here for today, and we will have a look at a struggle for the throne next time. So, hope you're enjoying this so far. I'm really intrigued by this game, so I'm looking forward to exploring it in great detail. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moegamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.